posted it at about 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, my time. I did not get it until much later because 30 minutes after she had posted it, we found out about our friend who had passed away directly from his wife. So, we were obviously not on any type of social media other than texting and calling people. So when I found out, when I finally later saw Jade's video and watched it, I have never cried so hard. I literally cried so hard, guys. It was like I had been crying, but I unleashed the floodgates. I was so overwhelmed, but it wasn't sadness. I was overwhelmed with positivity. I was overwhelmed with safety and comfort and security, and I had even forgotten what I had asked her to say in the video. I had only asked for 3 things, and she gave much more, of course. One of them was, everything will be okay, you are strong. And I needed to hear the words that I had asked for right then and there. And it was just, to me, it's from God. Like, everything positive is from God. So even through this video, that was something I needed to hear personally. And it was the video I requested. So it came at a very perfect timing. She had put in order all of the people that had asked for custom videos, and mine was on Saturday, and it was just perfect timing. So I want to do a shout out again to ASMR Jade. She is a beauty. She is a survivor. She is going through health issues, and she is always positive. It's just, to me, it is amazing when someone's going through so much to be so there for everybody else, like every single day, something so positive, so wonderful. And you know, everybody has their downsides. I realize that we are seeing one part of the puzzle, so to speak, but overall, after all this time of seeing her for so long, I just really get a good picture of someone that is well grounded and a person that is there to help others. So a shout out to ASMR Jade. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me heal through this sudden loss. So on that note, I would like to do a whisper ramble of healing and comfort from your ASMR mom. I know that it is so difficult to go through depression, anxiety, loss. There are so many other things. Breakups, addictions. You know, I personally had an addiction to sweets, and I know that sounds silly for most people, but it seriously was a terrible, terrible addiction to sweets. And until I personally said to God, I am not going to do this anymore, I couldn't do it on my own. I just couldn't. So I obviously rely heavily on God to heal me every single day. And as a woman in my 50s, I am still on the path of healing and transformation. So nobody is perfect. Everybody struggles. Every single person you see, no matter how happy they appear, or you know, how together or they have everything, every single person struggles. Every single person. If someone doesn't struggle, I think they're fooling themselves. So you are in the same boat as everybody, just your individual circumstances is your individual circumstances, and you need to find something to help you get through. Sometimes it's ASMR. Most of the time for me, it is praying, then ASMR, then chatting with people, etc. You know, we all have different elements of what will help us get us through. But I'll tell you this, the most important thing for you all, the most important thing, and I'm telling you this as your mom, the most important thing is stay away from negativity. Please, 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 please. You must stay away from negativity. That is remembering old memories that are bringing you stress. That is playing negative music or music with bad lyrics, music that is pretty negative. It may sound, you know, the beat may sound good, but the lyrics overall are negative. You want to surround yourself with positivity. It takes mind over matter for this, guys. When you are depressed, you typically are not thinking straight. yourself, like think to yourself, what good has come out of this loss or this heartache or this trouble? What good? Every single moment, every single circumstance, there is a tiny bit of good that comes out of it. Either a change, either moving away from a negative person, realizing something about yourself, focusing on the positive strengths you have and really fine-tuning them. What is it that this troublesome thing or this crisis, this tragedy has brought out that is positive? I want you to focus on that. The loss that we all suffered yesterday made me realize, obviously I know life is too short. Life is so short, it goes by in a blink of the eye, but it was to get my act together, to get my debt completely reduced. Now, within the past month, some of you realize that I have gone through some medical issues. It is not anything major, compared to a lot of people, but I am having like pretty much from head to toe, like different things that I gotta get squared away. It's not the medical issues that are bugging me, it's the financial things that are coming through. So I am having more of a, financial bills are coming in that are not part of our normal daily, circumstance. Obviously, there's always going to be something. But I do not want that to bombard us. I do not want that to overwhelm us. I want to be happy. I want to be doing the best I can to get past this little blip in my life, which I know I will. It's just taking a little bit of time. So, whatever it is, I've got to stay focused and I've got to have a plan. And, like anybody, if you are depressed, we'll start right there. If you are feeling down in the dumps, what is it that makes you the happiest, that is legal and ethical is what I'm saying? What is it that makes you so happy? When you chat with your best friend, do you get out of it? Do you get out of the funk? Then you need to schedule more time with your best friend maybe. Do you feel like certain events bring you down? Then you need to stay away from it. Typically, as maybe this is just in my personality, I really love working. Like I really love staying busy and working. I don't think I'm avoiding any hardships. I just enjoy accomplishing tasks. I am a task completer and I absolutely love that. That brings me joy. So I think through all of my medical issues, etc., when I was doing Uber Eats all that time, it's number one, I'm staying busy. Number two, I am completing a task. And number three, I am paying down my medical bills. So I feel personally like it's threefold. I'm doing all these things in one activity. So I definitely know that brings me tons of joy. It's not just making money. It's not that. It's being a servant to people, completing tasks, and then, paying for things. But what is it? What is it that you need to do to get you out of this funk? If you told me a year ago I would be doing Uber Eats driving, I would have laughed like there is no way I would do that. And for some reason, trying it this year, I love it. I literally love it. I look forward to it. What can you do to get out of your comfort zone? What can you do to help yourself? A lot of times it's easier said than done, but even taking a little piece of paper and a pen and writing down pros and cons of where you're at. Why are you in this circumstance? Well, for me, it's we lost someone. What can we do to make ourselves happier? We can go to the surviving spouse and we can help her out. We can choose to make her like a part of our extended family, and that will help her and that'll help us. That's one big thing. That's the positive. That loss is the negative, that there's nothing good that comes out of that instance, but from it is what I'm saying. From it, we can help her. That will help ourselves heal. You've got to think outside the box. What can I do to make this terrible circumstance better? For breakups, you almost have to say there's a reason for a breakup. Breakups don't happen when two people are meant to be together. They just don't. They do when you're younger, I think. On, off, on, off, on, off. When you're older, a breakup is typically like a sign like, let it go and move on. You don't there's so many different solutions of doing things differently, you know. For financial burdens, it is stop doing so much spending and luxury items and, you know, your hair, your makeup, your nails, your spending, you're going on trips, etc., and start working a part-time job or 2 or 3. There are so many different other things to do. You are so talented. There is something that you can, 100% something you can do. Guys, I do YouTube because I love the idea of one person listening to a little clip of my video. I know most people don't look at the whole thing, but one little clip it and they feel instantly happy, like they put a smile on their face. Maybe I'm being a little bit silly or whatever, or this is just calming for them. I'm their second mother, so to speak, online. Something about that is very happy to me. I love it. I immensely love it. So that's a reason, trust me, it is not for the financial aspect, because I make like 20 bucks a month right now from YouTube, so it is definitely not that. Could I make more if I posted every single day? Maybe, but I'm just not at the level of YouTube where that is anywhere near funding anything in my life, really. I mean, and I take that back. 20 bucks a month, like $200 a year, that's funding something. But I am definitely not doing it for the money. I am doing it to help others and help myself. I am almost like a speaking diary some of these times. What I'm saying to you is coming back to me. The things I'm telling you to do, I am following. So it is a very, very helpful self-improvement type of thing. So that's primarily it. But other than that, I want you to know that you are loved, that you have in you so many special gifts. Do not waste them in this tiny little life we live. Please try your very best to see what it is that you have that can help others. Even if it's once a week doing something for someone else. Even if it's, you know, changing your circumstance to being a better person or hanging out with better people. You know, not following the crowd just because that's always the way it is. That doesn't have to be the way it is. Getting over loss and hardships and heartache and financial burdens and all these things is a part of life. Everyone will go through them, especially loss. We all will go through it. It is very difficult, but time does heal. Time heals. I remember back very clearly how I felt when my very good family friend was murdered. This was back in 2017. I will never forget how I reacted and how I felt, but those emotions are not present as much now. Of course, I feel a sadness for losing her. Of course I do. But I know there is nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to bring her back to this life. I know she's already in that life. There is nothing I can do. So I'm not going to dwell on the what ifs. I'm not going to do that. I refuse to let negativity take hold. Instead, I am in frequent contact with her parents. They're like my second parents. I definitely make sure I treat them just like my parents. I love them. I miss them. I send them cards. I see them, etc. And that certainly helps them, and it certainly helps me stay connected. So it's, what are you going to do? Are you going to curl up in a ball? Are you going to, eliminate contact with everybody? Well, that's extremely, that's just, you're going down a negative path, and that is not leading to anything. Or are you going to say, today is the day where I'm going to make a change? You can make a change. You can do it. Some kind of little change is better than nothing. What are you going to do? Today, my change was, you know what? I felt very sad yesterday, and I had a few laughs because I was reminiscing on memories with my friend, who also knows this person. And I said, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go home, and on Sunday, I am going to majorly clean so excited, and there's plenty more to get rid of. I redid we have 3 pantries in the kitchen. That makes it sound like our kitchen is huge. It's not. We have a smaller house, but we have a normal pantry and then 2 side-by-side, like rustic-looking white pantries that are in there, filled with food and snacks and just tons of stuff. And so I redid all the pantries. I gave one of the kids the top shelf, one of the kids the second shelf. I did a protein type of shelf. I did a canned goods shelf. I did a breakfast shelf, a dinner shelf. I did a shelf. I said shelved. I did a keto shelf, and I did another canned foods. I made it look great, and it helped me to feel like order. There's so many things to do. So clutter removal is a huge reliever for your mind. It feels like your mind is being cleared of clutter. All the clutter taken out, all of it removed. Do something like that. Cleaning is another thing that helps you feel better. In the meantime, you may not want to clean, but after it's done, it's like a fresh start. What other things are there? Starting a new job, starting a new part-time job, starting a journal of your feelings. That is very, very important. When you write down your feelings, you let things out. So there's so many different things that you can do. I really, truly hope from the bottom of my heart that you take care of yourself and you know that you are not alone. We all experience the same things in different ways, the same exact things. I hope you know that you are loved, that you are so important, that you are strong and can get through anything. Please check out ASMR Jade's wonderful video. I have it linked in my community tab, and please subscribe to her. She is one of my ultimate favorite ASMRtists. I listen to her every single day, a lot of her videos multiple times, because they just are so comfortable, cozy, wonderful whispers. I just love it. Please go check her out, and please take care of yourself. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you